After the US put the squeeze on neighbours and trading allies Mexico and Canada, imposing steel and aluminium tariffs, retaliation quickly followed. Both announced dollar-for-dollar surcharges on US imports.
These tariffs are totally unacceptable.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and his Foreign Minister CHRYSTIA FREELAND denounced the US's actions.
This is $16.6 billion of retaliation. This is the strongest trade action Canada has taken in the post-war era.
First of all, Mexico's economic minister called this the worst-case scenario and said the country would put tariffs on some US steel products, apples, grapes, pork and cheese.
So we announced today that we'll take action at the equivalent amount to compensate exactly the damage done to Mexican exports on steel and aluminum.
But this dispute was the last thing either country wanted with a powerful and until recently mostly friendly neighbour. For Canada, the tariffs will hit particularly hard. About 90% of its steel heads south of the border. It's the US's biggest supplier. But Mexico also is one of the top exporters of steel to the United States. Despite that, both Mexico and Canada insist trade flow still works in the US's favour. For them, the decision by the Trump administration just doesn't make sense.
No hay justificación económica.
There's no economic justification at the end of the day. You see that Mexico has a deficit with the US in aluminium and steel. We consume more from them than we export, moreover in sectors that are essential for their companies.
But there's another element to this. At Washington's insistence, the three countries are renegotiating the NAFTA free trade agreement. The US wants to see more concessions from Mexico and Canada. They both emphasised that they're still keen to talk, but added that their retaliatory measures will remain in place as long as the US tariffs do. John Holman, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.